it. We call this cheer with go, big, red, and a clasp. We start on go with a right low V and left hand on the hip. On big, we switch to the left side, and on red, we switch back to the right for a right high V, left arm on hip. And then we clasp in between. So a little bit faster. Go, big, up on red. Right, go, left, big, and right, red. Last time. Go, big, red.
Now, let's do it together. Go, big, red. Go, big, red. Go, big, red. Go, big, red. Let's go state. Let's go state. Let's go state. Let's go state.
Now, let's teach it. We call this cheer with let's go state. We start on let's with a right broken T and left hand on hip. On go, we bring it down to a right dagger. And state, we bring our arm to a right punch. Now when we have our right punch, make sure that we keep our arm straight against the side of our face. So, and then we clasp after the cheer. So from the top, we hit let's, bring it down go, and then right punch on state. Let's go state. Last time, let's go, right punch on state.
Now, let's do it together. Let's go state. Let's go state. Let's go state. Let's go state. Let's go red. Let's go black. Red. Black. Let's go red. Let's go black. Red. Black. Let's go red. Let's go black. Red. Black. Let's go red. Let's go black. Red. Black.
Now, let's teach it. We call this cheer with let's go red, let's go black, red, black. First starting with a clasp, then stepping a small step with our right foot. Arms are going to be in a low touchdown, slightly to the right. Make sure that our bodies are still facing forward. And then bring it together with a clasp on red, stepping to the left with our arms in a low touchdown to the left on let's go, and then bringing it together on black. Then we step out with our right foot and hit a right half high V, and our left arm is on our hip on red, bringing it to a clasp on the pause, and then switching it to the left side for the half high V on black. Then bring it together with a clasp in between, and then we take a small step on the right on let's go, bring it together on red, stepping to the left on let's go, bring it together for black, stepping out with our right foot and hitting that half high V for red, clasping in between, and hitting the left side on black. So a little bit faster now. We step let's go red, let's go black, red, pause, black. Let's go red, let's go black, red, clasp, black. Last time. Let's go red, let's go black, red, black.
Now, let's do it together. Let's go red, let's go black, red.
We call this cheer with Let's Go Huskies. We start on let's with our arms crossed out in front of us, move to a broken T on go, and on the first part of Huskies, on husk, we move to daggers and bring it to a right punch on skis. And then we clap 2 times, pause, then clap 3. So again, let's, bring it out in front of you, go, broken T, bring it down to daggers, and skis, hit that right punch. Then clap, clasp, 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 clasp. So again, let's go, skis. Let's go, skis. Last time. Let's go, skis.
Now, let's do it together. Let's go, Huskies! Let's go, Huskies! Let's go, Huskies! Let's go, Huskies! 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 Huskies!
Now, to teach it. We call this cheer with Huskies and 2 clasped. We start on with daggers and move out to a right half high V and a husky motion on skis. Then we move back to clasping 2 times in between the cheer. Again, with the daggers on and moving out to that half high V on skis. Again, we hit the daggers, skis, out. Skis, last time, skis.
Now, let's do it together. Huskies! 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 Huskies!
Now, let's teach it. We call this cheer with Huskies. Starting with a clasp, we first hit our high V on H, clasping on the pause. On US, we hit our low V, clasping again on the pause. On KI, we hit a low cross in front of us. On E, we hit a broken T, and on S, we hit our high V, clasping in between the cheer. On H, hit the high V, clasping on the pause. On US, hitting the low V, clasping again. On KI, we hit our low cross. On E, hitting that broken T, and on S, hitting a high V again. Again, let's do it a little bit faster. Huskies. Huskies. Last time. Huskies.
Now, let's do it together. Score! Huskies score! SCSU!
by taking a step with our right foot and a low V in blades, bringing it together with a clasp. Then on C, we step backwards with our left and a low V with blades, bringing it together with a clasp. On O, we jump out and have our arms in a low cross. On R, we bring our arms to a broken T. And on E, we hit our high V. Then on score, we hit a right punch, making sure that it is flat against the side of our face. On Huskies, we bring it down to a dagger on our right side and hand on our hip on our left. Then we bring it back up on score to that right punch. Then we finish out with our 3 clasps. Again, stepping out on our right foot with the low V on S, bringing it together, then stepping back with our left on C and bringing it together, and then jumping out on O with the low cross, R hitting our broken T, and E hitting our high V. Then hitting the right punch on score, bringing it down on Huskies, and bringing it back up to the punch on score. Then finishing with our 3 clasps. A little bit faster now. So S, C, O, R, E, score, Huskies, score. Last time, S, C, O, R, E, score, Huskies, score. And then we hold the pose on our last cheer.
Now, let's do it together. Score. Huskies, score. S, C, O, R, E, score. Huskies, score. S, C, O, R, E, score. Huskies, score. S, C, O, R, E, score. Huskies, score. Red, black, red, black. Huskies, get loud, yell, red, red. Huskies, get loud, yell, black.
Let's hear it.
Black. Huskies, get loud, yell, red, black, red, black, red, black.
Now, let's teach it. We call this cheer with red, black, red, black. First, you jump out on Huskies with your arms in a high V. Then you bring it together with a clasp on the pause. You lean down on get loud, ruffling your palms but keeping your chest still up. Standing up again on the pause and clasp. Then on red, you take a step with your right foot and have a right half high V and left arm on your hip, bringing it together with a clasp. And then you step backwards with your left foot, going back to the same place with our arm in a right half high V. And then bring it together with a clasp. Then you repeat the Huskies, bring it out with a high V, clapping together on the pause, leaning down, ruffling on get loud, and standing back up on the pause, this time stepping to your left with a left half high V, right arm is on your hip, and bringing it together after black. Then stepping back with your right foot to the same place with your left half high V on the second black, and stepping together on the pause. And then for the third part, you jump out again, Huskies, pause, clasp, ruffle on get loud, stand back up with the clasp on the pause. This time you step first to the right with your right half high V, bringing it together with a clasp, then stepping to the left on black with your left half high V and bringing it together with a clasp. Stepping again to the right with your right half high V on red and bringing it together with a clasp. And then stepping to the left again on black with your left half high V, bringing it to a clasp. This time, you step back with your right foot, with your right half high V on the last red, bringing it together with a clasp, and then you jump out on the last black with your left half high V. So again, from the beginning, going a little bit faster. So Huskies, jump out, clasp, get loud, yell, red, together, red, together. Jumping out Huskies, together, get loud, yell, black, together, black, together. Huskies, get loud, yell, red, together, black, together. Red, together, black, together. Step back, red, together, jump for black.
Now, let's do it together. Red, black, red, black. Huskies, get loud, yell, red, red. Huskies, get loud, yell, black, black. Huskies, get loud, yell, red, black, red, black, red, black. Hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense. Hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense. Hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense. Hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense.
Now, let's teach it. We call this cheer with hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense. Then we start with our right foot out in front of us and our arms in a low V with blades. Bring it together on M, stepping back with our left on Huskies with our low V and blades. Bringing it together on the beginning of yell. And then we step out and have our arm in a broken high V on the right side on D, and then we straighten it to a half high V on fence. Then we repeat on the left side on D, bring it up, fence. And then starting again, there is no clasp in between. We step out with our right foot, bring it on hold, bring it together on M, stepping back on Huskies, bringing it together on yell, stepping out with that half high V on D, straightening it on fence. And then again, D, fence. Now a little bit faster. Hold, Huskies yell defense, defense. Hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense. Last time, hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense.
Now, let's do it together. Hold 'em, Huskies yell defense, defense. 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 Defense, Huskies, defense. Defense, Huskies, defense. Defense, Huskies, defense. Defense, Huskies, defense.
Now, let's teach it. We start out this cheer by calling it with defense, Huskies, defense, and two clasps. We start on defense with our arms in daggers, switching it to a cross right in front of our chest on Huskies, and switching it back to daggers on defense. And then two clasps. Again, Huskies, we have it in our daggers. Defense, we switch it to across our chest, and defense, we bring it back to the daggers. And two clasps. A little bit faster. Defense, Huskies, defense, clasp, clasp, defense, cross for Huskies, defense, clasp, clasp. Last time, defense, Huskies defense.
Now, let's do it together. Defense, Huskies, defense. Defense, Huskies, defense. Defense, Huskies, defense. Defense, Huskies, defense. Huskies, Huskies, we want to. Huskies, Huskies, we want to. Huskies, Huskies, we want to. Huskies, Huskies, we want to.
Now, let's teach it. We call this cheer with Huskies, Huskies, we want to. And we clasp. We start on Huskies with a low V in blades, and then on the pause we bring it up to a clap with flat hands. Then again, on the next Huskies, we repeat with the low V in blades, and on the pause bringing it to a clasp with flat hands. Then on we put our right hand in a fist, left hand covering it on the right hip, and then on want, we switch it to our left, again, right hand in a fist, left hand covering the back of that hand. And then on two, we hit a half high V to the right side with the number 2 and left hand on hip. And then we repeat with a clasp. We start again, Huskies, low V, and clap, Huskies, bring it back together. Want on the right side with our right hand in a fist. Want, we switch it, and then on 2, we hit our half high V on the right side. So a little bit faster. Huskies, Huskies, we switch want up on 2. Last time. Huskies, Huskies, we want to. And then you hold that last motion.
Now, let's do it together.